Hello guys, you're watching the Geeks 1 today talking about The Walking Dead. Yes, we're on series 4, episode 1 to 8. Split the series in half because it's too big of a series. We talked about series 1, 2 and 3 already on the channel, so check that out. But yeah, episode 1 to 8 today. And episode 8 was quite a nice one to end on because it felt like a finale anyway. We'll talk about the second half of series 4 next week, so stay tuned. Let's go. So, series 4. Felt like less stakes until we got to episode 8, which was just everything's changed. Everything. We'll get onto that. So, our prison. It's all happy days. The Colonel is not yet to be seen. Also, really, because I'm going to forget about it, Rick finds this woman, and then it turns out her husband was a zombie anyway, a walker. So then she kills herself. So that kind of left Rick in a mental state towards the end of the start of the series. Plus, Rick also tries to help someone else who was in Gotham, the guy who played Penguin. That was quite a nice little cameo. We haven't seen where he's gone next, so who knows if he'll pop up again. But that was just a nice thing. I was like, oh, it's the guy from Gotham. Anyway, let's get onto the story and plot and characters now. So, Sophia's mom. She does some stuff because there's a plague going on. She kills some people because she feels like she's doing the right thing. She's also teaching the kids how to kill in her teaching lessons without telling anyone else and telling people to keep a secret. Which later on, when the kids needed to actually fight, they fight. So she's kind of impacted quite well in that sort of thing. But she killed some people, which one of our main characters wouldn't be happy with. So obviously you have Rick finding out and banishing her. So she's just gone at this point, Sophia's mom has. She's kind of gone and we don't know where she is, and she's got supplies and stuff but been banished. When she comes back, she's going to realise everyone's gone from the prison. But anyway, so that's just her done. Next up is the big stuff. So a plague of sorts has entered the prison. People are getting ill, people are turning. So we're having to do before even COVID was a thing, this episode come out. So you've got people obviously who are not ill, and you've got people that are ill and put in one thing. But our old dude, our guy from the farm, the OG character, he's decided to put his neck on the line because he's old, he's vulnerable, but he still decides to help out, which a lot of people question him and don't tell him to do, but he does. We also have Glenn getting ill at one point, and I finally remembered his name for the first time, so that's good. I'm starting to know characters' names anymore, other than just Rick. But yeah, that was kind of cool to see one of our main characters almost die from this illness, because it's not just showing other people, but we're using a main character to see that as well, which works. Obviously our old guy, our farmer dude, just going around saving as much as people as he can and helping out even if he could get infected. And seeing the slow process of the infection and then the breakout in the prison and killing people was insane. And yeah, I never really thought when a zombie apocalypse, a plague of such, an illness could spread, and you could be fucked that way as well. So it's another step up in a challenge, which was interesting. Also, we have our characters surviving from that at this point and just getting so impacted from that. And then we have other characters trying to find and hunt for the guy with the crossbow and stuff, trying to hunt for supplies, medical stuff, so they can feed to the people that are sick to try and save them, which eventually do get the antibiotics to do so. However, whilst all that's going on, we have 2 episodes with the Colonel. The Colonel, yes, he's back. The guy with one eye. He's back. We learn where he's been whilst this is all going on. So he literally finds a family, gets a foot with them, and he has connections with the daughter, of course, because he lost his daughter and blah, 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 and he kills the old dude, but also he's been getting touchy with the family and, helping them survive the apocalypse of such, you could say, and then gets trapped by a previous member from Woodsboro, which obviously was someone he used to work with, and then he kind of begs them to join the group, so this family gets joined in with them, and eventually the Colonel starts doing his thing, killing off main characters in the group to eventually become leader. And he wants to take the prison because he knows that this is the best place for stability and stuff like that. So then it leads to our main characters, where they are from present day, from the illness and everything, and they've just come from to suddenly the Colonel taking our farmer dude and the woman that killed his daughter, this woman with the sword, she gets taken and basically plopped into their zone, and then basically blah blah blah, Colonel tells some lies and then leads them straight to prison, which they have a massive tank and they start blasting it, and Rick makes a brilliant speech which I think puts the farmer dude at ease, our little old farmer. You know, he was questioning his belief, I think, at one point with the illness that was going around the prison, and he has his morals. And I think when Rick was making that speech, and the old man was just smiling, I think it just brought that back to him. So at least he had his belief back before he died. You know, it gave him some comfort. But yes, died. The Colonel killed him. So he literally just sliced his head off, and we just see the main character, another character, just get got. Which then starts the war with the Colonel's people and the prison people, and it's a massive battle. And the Colonel's getting Rick and almost killing Rick until the woman takes her sword back and kind of stabs the Colonel, leaves him. I'm like, dude, finish the job. A head for the head. He killed the farmer's dude and chopped his head off. So why are you chopping it? Like, make sure he's dead. She just walks on. I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? Then the woman, who was part of the family, obviously seeing what he's really like and stuff, she shoots him. Or does she? Because it only shows her shooting. She could have shot the grass. She could have shot... In fact, someone could have shot her. I think the Colonel might survive. I don't know. It's just a prediction. But we did not see his body. We did not see his headshot. So he probably is still alive. And I'm just going to be like, oh my god, they had the chance to kill him, but they didn't take it. That's annoying. But anyway, going past that, the prison is absolutely bombed. Zombies are all coming in now. There's holes from obviously the massive... I said it in the video. What have they got? They got a turret. They got... What is it? I've forgotten what they call them. Anyway, I've got a mine block. You know, what the army have. A tank. That's it. They had a tank. Wow, that was a mine block. I'm not editing this, so it's staying in. They had a tank and obviously made holes in the prison, and our characters had to flee and get on the bus, but some characters we don't know where they are. And of course, the kids save one of our characters as well. This guy's about to die, literally, and two of the people from the Colonel's team shoot in, and one gets killed by the kid, and the other one just looks up in shock of just seeing this little girl with a gun, and she's like, and the kid just kills her. And I'm like, boom, this is our prison. But no, everyone just escaped. Everyone just escaped the prison. Everyone's all that. I think the little girls took the baby. So Rick and his son, when they're finally reunited, they're like seeing the cart where the baby was, and there's blood there. So they kind of think that the zombies killed her, I think. And him and his son and Rick just go off. So all our characters are separate. We've lost some main characters again. And I think the Colonel's still out there. And the prison is now flooded with zombies. And all our characters just spread out. The game has changed. Everything is not the same as it was. Mental. I do think this is a step up than Series 3, you know. I would say so. So far, yes, please. I would bump this up to an 8 out of 10 so far. And we're not even near the end of the series. So yeah, I would say this is better than Series 3. I would say Series 1 and 2. Series 3 was good. Really, really good. Like 8.5 I gave it at the end. But I think Series 4 might be beating it at this point. I think up to the point where Rick's wife dies is where Series 3 was kind of letting me just go, oh, after that point. But I think this has stepped it back up, so that's good. We're in the right direction. I'm interested. And they've got budget for a tank and this stuff to do. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions, guys, on The Walking Dead. I will continue with Series 4 next time, so stay tuned for that. Of course, we do Marvel, DC, and Jones, Rick and Morty, Doctor Who, you know it. Really place to be for a geek like me, so join, and subscribe. See you guys on a new review very soon. Bye-bye.